Good kill, good kill. Hey, good kill.
Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today we're here in the Mig-29. We're going to be taking on the mighty F-16. I'm going to try to show you what to do when the F-16 is outrating you on the deck. We're going to talk about offset 2 circles, overlapping 2 circles, all that good stuff. If you want to fly the Mig-29 for yourself, you can use code GSFC3 for 10% off. You can use GSF16 to get 10% off the F-16. And remember that new players are still getting that 50% off. So 60% total savings, pretty good time to hop in and get yourself one of these aircraft if you've been looking to get into DCS. Into the merge here, and we're going to do a split S, so I'm going to follow that with him. Looking good so far. Just going to cut the afterburner there, let him cross my nose here. Essentially, kind of taking him one circle there. Now he's extending out. It's a nose-to-tail fight. I'm going to try to point the nose at him again and drive another one circle fight here if possible. Take some rounds at him. And look at that, he's already ditched out. You saw him think about reversing there back into the one circle, and he was like, no, why would I do that? And he turned away and extended 2 circle again. And that's fine. So what we're going to do from here is actually set up an offset 2 circle. Usually what you see in the videos is overlapping 2 circles. But in the offset 2 circle, there's going to be 2 intersect points where I can either shoot at him or reverse my turn. Force a 1 circle in the raid fight. Watch this. Every time you see me going up and coming down, what I'm doing is offsetting the circle. And we'll talk about this in TAC view at the end of the video here. Hopefully this works out so I can show you what I'm talking about. But yeah, you see me going up, coming right back down. And that's what he's seeing from his perspective as well, is in the raid fight, I'm just going up and coming back down. Now the intersect point here, look at this, almost had a shot at him there. We now have the offset 2 circle established here. So as he comes around the circle this time, I might actually get rounds on target here. I'm going to dump the nose and get a lock. And this might actually be it here. Look at this. Yeah, and splash 1 Viper. There's the offset 2 circle. We've shown this off in other videos, but I think it would be, you know, there's enough new people that seeing something like this I think would be interesting. Because a lot of people think once you get stuck on the ground with the Viper, you have no options. Which is not completely wrong. You have some options, and they're very limited, but you can make something work. You know how we use the example of like when the Viper is on the deck and it's raiding you like that? It's kind of like a python kind of constricting you. Every time you breathe, the Viper is just constricting a little bit more and eventually it'll kill you. That whole concept. So when you apply that to the raid fight, trying to do the offset 2 circle and all that, you can see when you're stuck in a raid fight with the Viper on the deck, you're not having a good day. You know what I mean? It's not a good time. But there's like 5-10% chance you could probably pull something out, and the offset 2 circle tends to work pretty well for me. Once again, forcing the 1 circle at the merge here. I always like to take this initial first shot at the Vipers. Just makes them think, you know? It takes the way that when these guys come into these fights, these F-16s, usually they think they run it, and it's kind of because they do. But if you just take a couple of shots at them, I feel like it might, you know, hurt their confidence a little bit, throw them off their game just slightly. So I like to do that just to let them know that, like, I'm still in this fight, man. Now we are in what appears to be a rolling scissor with this F-16. Again, the F-16 not horrible in the one circle, but the more it stays here, the more the fight is going to go to my advantage. So he needs to find a way to get out of this. And what I'm gonna do, just for the sake of showing off the offset 2 circle again, I'm not gonna try super hard to kill him here. I'm just gonna hold this situation. And he's actually doing a pretty good job. Like, I'm kind of trying not to open up too many angles for him right now. We'll just climb over his nose here. And he'll probably try to ditch right around here. Yeah, look at that. He uses the clouds. But don't worry. There he is. You just predict where you think he's going to go. And there he goes. He's trying to ditch to his 2 circle fight. That's fine. I'm going to let him. And in terms of what I could have done, I mean, I guess I could have pulled him into the HUD and took a shot at him right there as he tries to ditch. But, you know, honestly, there's not a whole lot I can do from there. He had good speed. Just dumped his nose and went straight into his raid fight. And that's fine. Look at him tearing across that circle. There's that Viper coming around, and we're going to start doing our offset 2 circle. Just nose up, pull hard on the way down. There we go. Look at that. One of your cues that you're in the offset 2 circle is when you pass each other, very high aspect, and it kind of looks like you're on a highway, and you know he's going this way and you're going that way and you're really close. That's when you know you're in the offset 2 circle. That's one of your cues, and that's actually the perfect time to reverse your turn into a 1 circle. And what that does is it really throws them off their game. All of a sudden they're like, wait, I was in a 2 circle, how am I all of a sudden in a 1 circle? And you can usually get a kill there. And just be patient in the offset, trying to establish your offset here. Just be nice and patient. And the whole time he's seeing you do this, he might be watching you being like, oh, he's doing a terrible job raid fighting. His nose keeps going up. You know, he doesn't know that in reality you're trying to set up an offset 2 circle on him. Come on. Everything looks good. I can kind of see the offset forming now. You see how he's crossing more and more high aspect to me as he goes by? That means the offset's almost ready. And once I'm tight to him, that means he has no turning room. That's why it's the perfect point to reverse your turn. Speaking of which, I think we're going to be really close to it here. Actually, this is the one. I'm going to reverse my turn right here. And reverse. He still had a bit of turning room, but it's fine. It'll work. If you can get even tighter to him, do that. Look at this. All of a sudden, he's in a 1 circle. He starts climbing. He's freaking out. He's like, oh, his nose is pointing at me. What's going on? I thought I was in a 2 circle. Watch this. Line him up. Come on. Right here. Yeah, splash 1 Viper. Nice. Wonderful. Yeah, it's all about just not being a cooperative bandit and just sitting in the 2 circle waiting for that Viper to outrate you and kill you, which it's going to do. The longer you stay there without doing anything, that's what's going to happen to you. Alright, let's do one more round. I think everybody gets the point, but you know, we'll do one more. But like I said in the last round, it really is all about constantly asking the other guy different questions in terms of like BFM. Oh, I'm gonna do this. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? When you're just sitting in the rate fight, trying to rate fight something that you know is going to outrate you eventually, you're not asking any questions, right? In fact, he's the one asking you questions, which you don't have answers to when he's outrating you like that. So just find something else to do instead of just sitting in the rate fight. Inverted once again. Also at the merge, get nice and tight to him. If he tries to establish turning room on you, don't let him do that. Get nice and tight to him, and the second you merge, that's where you want to force that one circle. Here we go, look at this. Stuck in that one circle with me again. Staying above my nose. This is where he'll ditch, yeah. Usually the Viper guys will do that. They'll do like 1 or 2 turns with you in the one circle, and they'll be like, oh no, he's gonna kill me. And then they leave. And you can't blame them, because like we said, the Viper does decently well in the one circle. I've seen it do some wild things in a one circle. I've literally beat flankers in 1 or 2 one circle turns. Granted, they weren't, you know, they weren't completely ready for it, but that's why you gotta try it. You gotta try it, see what the other guy's reaction is. If he's not letting you get in on that, then okay, ditch. Ditch to the 2 circle. Do your thing. Once again, trying to do the offset 2 circle. I'm super fast though, so I'm actually pulling the engine to idle and trying to manage that speed. Now we're too slow. It's okay, everything's fine. That is the other thing, you do want to kind of manage your speed decently for these offset 2 circles. You don't want your speed to be all over the place. Generally around 700 to 750 kilometers an hour for the part where you're climbing up a little bit. For the Mig-29 does pretty well. 700 kilometers an hour is about the sustained rate speed for the Mig-29. And just be super careful with your engines. Just like the F-16, this thing will go ballistic on you. It's such a fast and light little bird. Reverse that turn. I screwed up the angles there a little bit. That's why he got that shot. Cross my nose. There's my return. So he shoots me, I shoot him, but we're both still alive. Nobody got hit. He almost got shot again. In the one circle here, he will probably try to ditch out here, but he kind of can't. He's kind of stuck here. He's got a jink now. I've got his 6 pretty much. Alright, stay with him in that one circle. Yeah, he is in a bit of trouble here, if we're being honest. He can't just go from here to the 2 circle. It's just not going to work like that. If he tries to ditch to the 2 circle right now, I'll just kill him. I'll pull lead on him and kill him. I'm so far inside of his turn circle. And look at this, he's trying to jink, trying to get me out in front of him. Stay with him, give me the shot right here. Oh, nice. Good dodge. Come back around here, I just want to talk to you real quick, bud. There we go. I lied. That Arnold Schwarzenegger voice. Oh, wow. Whoa, almost returns the favor there. Very nice. But he is heavily, heavily damaged here. And I know I destroyed that wing. I think his right wing is absolutely shredded, which makes me think he can't put G's on it. But he's going to try. There he goes into the 2 circle. Wow, brave. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to point my nose at him. And he sees my nose, he's going to pull hard G's to tighten down, and that might break that wing. Let's try it. Let's pull him into the HUD here. Let's just point the nose. I don't think I can shoot at him, but let's pull the lead, and there it goes. He just popped his own wing off. Alright. Very cool. Splash 1 Viper. I love when you have a plan and it just works. Very, very satisfying. Alright, great fight. Great fight. All right, guys. So let's do a quick tac view review. This is the one where we had the one circle reversal. So let me just do some of this stuff for you. So when you have a two circle, generally what you see in the videos is one aircraft is doing this, and then there's another one following along on the exact same circle, right? So it looks like two circles on top of each other, hence why it's called a two circle. People are often confused by this. They're like, why? It's just one circle. No, every aircraft is making its own circle. So it's actually two circles. It's just overlapping. Then you have something called your offset two circle. So that might be one aircraft, and then you have another one doing this. Okay, now you have an offset two circle. And this is interesting because at these two intersect points, you can probably take a shot at him and or reverse the turn if you can get these offset far enough. But actually right here, in order to get the one circle reversal, what I actually did was I took that offset and I made it so it was like this. So it was even more offset, like this separation, I got that down to like almost nothing, right? And then as we crossed here, it was minimal turning room, and that's when I reversed my turn and forced a one circle with him, right? So this is the concept of the offset two circle there. Now zooming in, it's been a while since I've done a tac view. We have our whole one circle fight, and then he ditches to his two circle. And so the way you're going to create the offset two circle is just by going up and coming down. You see that little up and back down right here, right? So pull hard on the way down, and what that's going to do is you can already kind of see it forming. Let me increase the lines a little bit. Oh, that's too much right there. So as I fast forward, okay, so there you go. Right there, you should be seeing it. What you have is one circle being created by the F-16, which is about here, and you have another circle being created by the Mig-29 right here. So you actually have the offset two circle. When these circles are on top of each other, it's a overlapping two circle. Okay, and so you'll see that what happens is eventually that offset is such that it allows the turn reversal, as you see right here. This is when I was saying, oh, it's like being on a highway. You're going this way and he's going this way, and you look out the cockpit and you see him like going like this beside you. It's like, whoa, that's not a raid fight. No, it is. You're in an offset two circle. That's what's going on. And once you've established this, you want the minimal turning room. So if I could have been even tighter on him, that would have been great. But you can see one circle, you can see the second circle, and it's the perfect as you pass right here. And like I said, ideally hug him so that he's really tight to you as he goes by, and he's going this way, and then right here you're going this way, and then you come really close, and then you turn reverse, and next thing he knows, he's in a one circle. Right, so this is the perfect. This is the cue you're looking for. You don't want to, like, I don't know, like he's here in the circle and you're here, and then you reverse your turn. Like, that doesn't work, right? Because then he's got your six. That's not how that works. So you need to be right here, up beside him, right here, and as you look across, you go, oh, there he is, high aspect, going by you like, speeding by on a highway, turn reverse. That's your visual cue that you're looking for. And as you can see right here, there's the turn reversal. And next thing you know, that F-16's like, wait, I was in a two circle. I don't get it. And now he's defensive. He's got to climb over my nose to try to not get shot there. Reverses again, but at this point it's just me reversing on him, keeping him in that one circle, and then he's dead. /1 Viper. Okay, let's look at the one other round and then we're done. So this is the one other example of the offset two circle, but this time instead of turn reversing, we can see once again clear offset two circles, right? What you can see is that you may even have a shot opportunity, which is what happens here. Dead Viper, right? So there are multiple things that can happen in the offset two circle. And so if you're wondering if I'm a Viper and I see a MiG-29 doing this to me. He goes up, he comes down, he goes up, he comes down while I'm rage fighting him. He's trying to offset a circle. What do I do? What's my defensive move as a Viper against the MiG-29 doing that? Or any other aircraft who's trying to force an offset 2 circle against you? Literally copy him. That's all it is. Every time he goes up, you go up a little. You see him coming back down, you come right back down. And basically by copying him like that, what you're doing is he is trying to offset the circle. He's trying to drag his circle away from you. And when you're copying him, you're doing the exact same thing. You're dragging the circle with him. So you're keeping it overlapped. You're not allowing him to offset. So that's your defensive move as a Viper. Okay guys, I hope that this was helpful to you. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys.